Hey friends, welcome back to Tech with Ryder. And today in this video, we're going to talk about how we can handle a lot of orders at the same time. You can see here we have Amazon website. So in the stock, we have only two left items. And in case there are 10 orders at the same time, how we can resolve this problem? In that case, we have only two orders are successful or the rest orders will be failed, right? So now let's see my diagram. We have three users here and it will send the order to the product one at the same time. For our example, my product have only left one item. So how we can resolve this problem? In this case, there's only one order, maybe from user 1 or user 2 or user 3. Which order come to the server first? That order will be resolved. For example, if user 1, the order of user 1 come to the server in the first time, so this order will be success and the rest order will be failed. Okay. Now let's pause the video and think about your solution for this problem. Okay, I think your solution for this problem will be you will make a validate product function, and in this function you will check if the let number is exists. You will allow user buy that product. Is that right? But you need to understand that we have a lot of requests at the same time, and your validate product function it take a long time because the database is stored on disk. So your validate product function will be take a long time. The best solution for this problem is using distributed log, and I will use Redis to do a log. The data of Redis is stored on RAM, so it's thousands of times faster than database. Instead of spending 1 millisecond for your validate product function, we just spend 1 millisecond for validate a key exists on Redis or not. So let me explain about this diagram and how we can use it. Then we will implement this by Node.js. Okay, so we have three users here, and if the user 1 come to server first, it will acquire a log, and at this time if the user 1 is not finished to do something on the product 1, so then user 2 access to the server, and at this time the user 1 is keep the log key, so server will return to the user 2 is there are other people is doing something with product 1, so please come back later. It's the same with user 3. When user 1 finish do something on product 1, it will return the log key to server. At this time, user 2 or user 3 can do something with product 1. You got it? Now let's implement this solution by Node.js. Open terminal, cd on our folder, and npm init project. I want to install Spread with and Redis. I also install NodeMoon. Okay. So now start with NodeMoon. I will run it with server.js. And now create a server.js file. In here, I will spread. Now we have a port. I have a callback. Now console log. Server is running on. Okay, now make a router here. So I will create a router file. Just share it. And in this router file, I will spread and we will use the router spread.router. So now I will make a endpoint API router.port. I will make a entry point like products ID. We have order. Okay, so we have a callback function here, request and respond. We will do something here later. So now return and now import this module. Import router. Okay, so now import it here. Fu router. You know, when we have a request from client, from user to server, we need to do it with Redis log. So to implement Redis log, we need to follow 3 steps. The first time, we need to acquire log. If we acquire log success, we will create an order. And the final step, we need to release the log. You can see here. If the user one send an order to server, and the first time we need to acquire log, right? And if this succeeds, we need to create an order, and the user one will be get this item. And the final step, we need to release the log key. So in the next time, user 2 can access to product 1. If you don't release the log, the user 2 cannot to access the product 1. So that's the reason why we need to release the lock key. Now let's implement we need to create a log service here, Redis service.js. In this module, we need to create two functions, a query log function and release log. So first of all, I need to connect to Redis. Because I'm using a host and port default of Redis, so I don't need to do this one. But if you are the config, you should to do something like this. Now I will create a query log. Query log function. This will be, we should to pass to param key and expire time. So I will use we should to use a synchronous function. Need to import I want to use a promise function here. I want to convert this function I want to convert this function to promise, so I will use this function. It's a built-in function of Node.js, and I will bind it to the client object. And I also need to use the function to set expire time. Expire. So expire. Okay. So now I will create a key. And I don't care about the value. You know, this function will be take to param the key and the value, but I don't care too much about the value, so I will pass here is empty string. And if you know, this function will be returned to 1 if we set a key success. So I will compare it with 1. That means we create a key success. So now After I create a key success, I will set expire time for that key. Wait, expire time for key. This will be this variable. When we create a key success and set the expire time for the key, we will return a success to for this function. So let's return new promise result. It will be result. I will return some string like you are using this product, for example. In other case, I will return a new promise with reject promise with reject and I will reject it with a message like there are the user who are using this product. There is the user who is using this product. Okay, now I need to create a release log function. Log function, it will be the input parameter. Thus, this function has only one input parameter, that's a key, and we will delete this key. Delete key, specify client delete, and I'll bind is into client object. Okay, now return await the sync function here. Delete key with the key. Okay. So let's back to the server file. And now in here, we should to let's back to the router function. And now I will acquire log here. Acquire. Oh, we need to export. We need to export this one. So export acquire log and release log. Okay. Now let's run the Node.js server and make a request, make an order and check it. Now I will make a order and we will check is can acquire log or not. We should to send something here. Response send message missing await. Okay, let's try it again. You can see here we can acquire log because it jumped to here. You are using this product. Okay, so now if the order take a lot of time, for example, this order take like 3 seconds, and what happen if the second user request to server during 3 seconds? Now I will sleep time here. First of all, we need to make a sleep function. Sleep function. It will take a input param that's a millisecond. Return new promise result. Set timeout result in millisecond. Okay, now for example, this behavior will take like 3 seconds. So I will sleep 3 seconds here. Wait. Let's see. Okay. Now I will make a request, and this request will take 3 seconds, and we will check what happened if during 3 seconds we will make a new request from user second. Let's check it. Look at this. You can see here the user one request to server and it acquire log, and during user one keep the log key. If user two request to server, it will return an error, right? So now is the time after 3 seconds, so we will request again, and you can see now you can use the product. Now I will make a lot of requests at the same time. Look at this, and I will make 10 requests at the same time. So you can see the log here. Something is wrong. You can see here only the first request will be success, the request will be reject. That's my solution for the problem. There are a lot of orders at the same time. Have you ever dealt with this problem before, and what's your solution? Can you comment below and we will discuss more about it. And if you have this video is useful for you or you gain something from me, please remember to give it a like and subscribe my YouTube channel. I will talk a lot of other interesting topics in the future. So see you in the next video.